Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we've got another college basketball slate we're going to be going over. We have 4 plays we're going to be looking at today. But before we get into the video, before we get into the recap of yesterday, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. And also, you can follow us on social media at BetsEarl on Twitter, at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram. Also, we have a Discord chat, and the link to that will be in the description below. And as always, leave your best bet for college basketball today in the comment section below. All right, recap of yesterday. We are on a cold streak right now for college basketball. It happens. I don't know. It is what it is. Wright State just never showed up yesterday. Robert Morris didn't cover by 2 points, and Santa Barbara was covering most of the game and then lost it at the end. We went 0-3 yesterday. 239, 224, and 5. 51.3%. Let's hope to get back on the right track today. We have 4 games we're going to be looking over, so we're going to get right into it here. Let's get right into the video. And all right, we're going to be starting here at a 2 o'clock game. We're looking at a matchup in the Big Sky. We got Sacramento State taking on Southern Utah, 7.5 point spread, -3.25 for Southern Utah, plus 270 for Sacramento State. Looking at this game, Sacramento State coming in 7-7, 4-5 in the Big Sky Conference, and they lost their last game versus Southern Utah. Southern Utah coming in 14-3, 7-2 in the Big Sky, with a 4-game win streak against Sacramento State, Weber State, and then 2 no-name schools that they absolutely kicked the crap out of. Looking at this one, Southern Utah is 8-4 against the spread, 4-3 in their last 7. Sacramento State is 7-5 against the spread, 5-4 in their last 9 against the spread. One thing I'm looking at here is that Southern Utah has a 12-0 record at home, which is really good. But we're going to be looking actually at the dog here. We're going to be taking the points plus 7.5, maybe a small sprinkle on the plus 270. But I think this line's a little bit too wide. I can see a little revenge spot for Southern Utah, seeing that Sacramento State beat them in the last game. My model has Sacramento State only winning by half a point. So we're getting 7 points of value on Sacramento State today. So we'll be taking them plus 7.5 versus Southern Utah. Next, we head to the ACC for our next matchup. We have the Syracuse Orange hosting the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, 2.5 point spread, -150 for Syracuse, plus 130 for Notre Dame. Syracuse coming in 12-6, 6-5 in the ACC on a 2-game winning streak versus Boston College and NC State. Notre Dame coming in 9-10, 6-7 in the ACC, coming in also on a 2-game winning streak versus Miami, and they knocked off Duke a couple days ago. Looking at it, Notre Dame is 10-9 against the spread, 7-3 their last 10. Syracuse, they're 7-11 in their last 7-11 against the spread this year, only 3-7 in the last 10. So they're struggling to cover spreads, even though Syracuse is 10-1 at home. They are not really covering spreads right now. We're going to go with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish to cover the plus 2.5 as well as win today's game. My model has them winning by 4.5 points. So we're taking Notre Dame plus 2.5 versus the Syracuse Orange. Next, we're heading to a matchup in the Big 12 here at 3 o'clock. It is West Virginia taking on Texas. 3 point spread, -155 for Texas, plus 135 for West Virginia. West Virginia coming in 14-6, 7-4 in the Big 12, coming in off of a loss versus Oklahoma, but they've won 3 of their last 4 games. They had a 3-game win streak before that. streak was snapped by Oklahoma. Texas coming in 13-5, 7-4 in the Big 12 on a 2-game win streak versus TCU and KSU, two of the lower teams in the Big 12. Looking at it, well, West Virginia is 10-10 against the spread this year, 5-5 in their last 10, so they're pretty split against the spread. Texas is 7-11, no 3-7 in their last 10 against the spread here, and West Virginia doesn't have a bad road record. They're 5-2. Texas is 7-4 at home this year. But we're going to be going with the dog once again. I'm going to go West Virginia +3, +135 against Texas today. I think they can keep it close and potentially win this game. So I like West Virginia as the dog against Texas today. All right, as we head to our final matchup of the day, which I believe is a 5 o'clock matchup. Yep, here it is. And actually, the line's gone up a little bit here. We have Kansas State taking on TCU -300 or 7-point spread -300 for TCU, +250 for Kansas State. Kansas State coming in 5-18, 1-13 in the Big 12 on a 13-game losing streak. Their most recent losses are Kansas, Oklahoma State, Texas, Texas Tech, Texas A&M, and Baylor. TCU coming in 11-8, 4-6 in the Big 12, coming off of a loss as well, but this was to 12th ranked Texas. So these two teams coming on off a loss, but I really like TCU here, and it's not because I like TCU. It's because I'm not betting on Kansas State. Kansas State is 7-15 against the spread this year, 4-6 in their last 10. Even with these bigger spreads, they are not seeming to cover them. So I don't trust really Kansas State to do that. So we're going to be taking TCU here -7 versus Kansas State. All right, let's take a look at our plays for today, and then we're going to head on out. We have Sacramento State +7.5 and potentially the +270 against Southern Utah. We have Notre Dame +2.5 and +130 against Syracuse. We have West Virginia +3 and +135 versus Texas. And then we have TCU -7 versus Kansas State. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at All Sports Bets. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching, liking, and subscribe as always. And I'll catch you guys. Let's make some money. Let's catch some bets in college basketball tonight. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.